I'm gonna face this way just because that's where the camera is. You can go however you want on the mat, and then the ball is gonna go right underneath the side. The hips will be stacked, the ankles are stacked like a little kickstand to the front. If this doesn't feel comfortable on the forearm here, you can always lay all the way down. The ball can be a little bit of a pillow. So you have those two options. If the ball's underneath your side, you want to feel like you're lifting your side up off of that ball. Good. We're gonna start with just some leg lifts. Lifting that top leg, lowering it. Make sure the hips are nice and stacked. Top hand can go on the hip or on the mat. If you want more of a challenge, it could go up towards the ceiling. And I want strong shoulders on the bottom, so we're not sinking way down. We're keeping nice and strong in that bottom shoulder girdle. Good. Strengthening the top leg, the top glute with our side lying. Good, we lift up and hold, brush forward, flex back. Try not to let the top half of the body move. That leg is staying hip height. Perfect. Again, classic side lying here. We're gonna hold that toe right over the other one, hip height. Little golf ball size circles from the hip, not the ankle, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. We're here for 5, 4, find that glute, 3, 2, 1, set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. All right, adjust the ball if you need. Again, we'll see if this works with this size ball. I'm gonna take the top hand to the head, and then with the bottom hand, I'm gonna extend it a little bit. So you're gonna kind of lean over that ball, inhale, exhale, press into that hand to kind of find a side crunch. So kind of reach your hand away, coming down over the ball. Exhale to scoop, finding that side crunch. Good. Do this in a range that works for you. Sliding the hand works, or you can just kind of press down. I just don't want the shoulder to get too pressed up towards the ear. Good, you should feel that lateral flexion, that side crunch. We're gonna hold up, little pulse up, crunch for 3, 2, 1. Set the forearm down, get a nice little reach. Perfect. Maybe turn towards the mat. One more little series on this side. Let's bend the knees, 90-degree bend. Make sure those hips are stacked. We're gonna start with knee lifts. Knee and ankle lift and lower. Again, feel like you can lift up off that ball. Bottom shoulders nice and strong. Perfect. In that top leg, that top glute. Perfect. We go into clam, heels together, toes apart, open, close. Again, make sure that top hip doesn't roll back. It's staying nice and stacked. If you want to add on, you could go elevated clam, either way. And we add a clam kick. When you're ready, it's an open kick. Bring it down, return to start. You should feel that top side body, that top glute here. Breathing in, breathing out. We're here for 2 more. Find that glute, last one. Good. Press yourself up to seated. We're gonna go right to the other side, and then we'll get a stretch at the end. So again, finding that side lying work. Ball goes underneath the side. Cueing forearm down, but you can always lay all the way down if you need. Top arm can be mat, hip, up towards the ceiling. We start with that leg lift. Lifting and lowering that top leg, keeping the hips nice and stacked. Same pace up and down. Don't let the leg just drop. Good. Inhaling and exhaling as we go. We hold up, we brush forward and back. And trying to engage your core to not let the top half of the body roll forward or backward. And then we pause, point the toe, golf ball size circles. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, set it down. We're moving into that side crunch. Top hand comes to the head. You can extend the arm or whatever works for you. You're gonna press into the mat as you find that side crunch, trying to come over the ball and back down. I like to reach the arms, sliding up, sliding down. Do what works for you here. Just wanna find that side body. Keep those hips stacked. It's a little bit of an awkward position, but you should feel it here. Good. Let's do 2 more. On this last one, we hold up and pulse. Keep up. Pulse up for 3, 2, 1. Forearm down, little reach. Maybe you rotate towards the mat. Perfect. Last set here. Bend those knees 90 degrees. We start with that knee lift when you're ready. Knee and ankle lift and lower. Working that top leg, that top glute. Perfect. We go into clam, open, close. Keep the hips stacked. Don't let that top hip roll backward. And if you did elevated clam on the other side, you can transition into that. Good. Inhaling and exhaling, shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed. Adding that clam kick when you're ready. Finding that top leg, that top glute. Controlling the movement. We have 2 more. Last one. Good. Press yourself up to seated. And we're gonna roll onto our back to get a nice stretch. So when you're ready, ball can just come into your hands, right ankle over left thigh. You can pull that leg in towards you, rocking side to side if that feels good for that glute. And then we'll switch other side, left ankle over right thigh. Maybe you press the knee away or pull it in towards you. Find a nice stretch here. All right, we're gonna finish with one last intermediate kind of exercise, and then we'll go into some stretches. So we are almost to the finish line. Option 1, we're gonna put ball in between the ankles. We'll move on. You can always stick with this option. We're gonna go into some teasers, some modifications of teasers. So we're gonna start first, legs in tabletop, ball is in between the ankles. Arms are gonna come up towards the ceiling, palms face each other. You're gonna inhale, exhale, you're gonna roll up into your teaser. You can hold a boat position, you can extend the legs, and then rolling back down, legs come back to tabletop. If this is too challenging, you could go to just roll ups, roll downs. Otherwise, you're finding either that boat position, that teaser position. Once you find that V-sit up at the top, you slowly roll down, not just letting the body drop down. It's a nice slow roll down, really feeling the core both ways. You guys got it. Perfect. On this last one, I'm gonna add on. You decide. Once you're in that teaser, lower the legs, lift the legs. Good, we're here for 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down, ball comes into the hands. Good. Again, option 1, if that is too challenging, you could always just go into some roll-ups, roll-downs. All right, for this next one, ball's gonna come into the hands. Legs back into tabletop. Holding that ball up towards the ceiling. Little squeeze on the ball. Same thing, inhale, exhale. Coming up into that teaser, either into the boat or reaching the ball towards the toes, nice and slow. Rolling back down. Good. Inhale, exhale, up into that teaser position, either that boat or legs extended. Rolling back down. Perfect. Let's do one last one like this. Finding that teaser. Once you're there, you're adding on, lower and lifting the legs for 3. You got it, 2. Last one. Roll all the way back. Take the ball back behind. Extend the legs. Let the chest just open up. Those are challenging.